I was on my way to Grants Pass for a different story when right around 10:45 or so my phone started buzzing. I'm trying to drive safely, but I had to glance, and as soon as I saw the headlines I knew that I was going to be heading to Roseburg, and pretty fast.
Active shooter at UCC 1140 Umpqua College Road.
Confirmed report that he's got a long gun.
The UCC, this is going to be the Snyder Hall.
I made my way to the evacuation site at the Douglas County Fairgrounds. At that point, the shooting was already over. The school was locked down, but the evacuations were continuing. That's where crowds of family and friends were just standing around, waiting and embracing each other. Each bus unloading terrified students, staff, and even some toddlers from the school's daycare center.
This is never an experience that anybody should have to go through, and I'm just happy that she was here.
And that's where I met Kayleen Holm and her mom, Becky. Kayleen was one of those evacuees who was in the building at the time.
I told her to let me know just as soon as I was able to come to her, and it was very relieving to finally have her back in my arms.
Others never had that reunion, and that's a moment that's always going to stick with me. The last bus dropping off a small handful of staff. There was a family just on the other side of the road waiting for that person, the bus leaving, and that family realizing that the person they were waiting for wasn't coming home.
And I particularly want you all to keep the families in your prayers.
But in the following days, something amazing happened. The community really came together in a way that I've never seen.
There's so many people that are affected because they know relatives or someone. We're pretty much all tied in with the 9 that were killed. And that's the important thing. And then the ones that are suffering from their wounds, we have everybody is here to support our community.
Despite everything, I saw the greatest in people, reaching out to help each other, offering everything they had, even if they didn't have anything, just to comfort their neighbors, their friends, strangers.
The pain here is something that I don't want people to go through alone, just to let them know that they're not going through this alone.
And I still talk to people I met that day, people I now consider friends. A year later, it hasn't magically gotten easier to think about, but seeing how the community came together after that day, I know they won't let fear get in the way of just living their lives.